Hey Pisces, welcome to your first March reading. Happy birthday to you guys. This is your birthday time, okay? It started at the end of February, and then we're going into the end of March for you guys. But happy birthday to you. Happy birthday month. Excited for you guys to experience this month and experience this energy. I have to say that my energy shifts with each astrological, each sign's changing going into their season. So Pisces season is like one of the best for me. I'm a Sagittarius sun. But when I come into your guys' energy, oh my God, it's just incredible. It's so creative. It's so light and it's so refreshing. So, especially after like Aquarius energy, which is a little more rough for me. So really excited for you guys, really excited to be in this Pisces season. So we're going to do an interesting reading that I've never done before. So Spirit wanted me and guided me to do this reading for you guys, or for, all of everyone. But it's basically the message of what do you need to know to get to the place where you're trying to get, okay? Whether it's love, whether it's financial abundance, whether it's a new job or life path, or wherever you're trying to move to next, okay? This is what you need to know to get there, all right? Whatever you're trying to achieve, if you're trying to come into a relationship, or you're trying to, reconnect with somebody from the past, what do you need to know in regards to that and moving forward in your spiritual life and your energy? Because basically, Spirit, there's not always a yes or no answer sometimes. It's more like, hey, this is the stuff that needs to happen so this can take place. This is the healing that needs to happen. This is these are the steps that need to happen before we can move on to this chapter of your life. So understanding that process, I think, can really help you move forward, okay? And especially when you go, why am I not getting what I want? Why am I trying to manifest this and it's not happening? Because it's not time, and there are steps to the process. So these are the steps. These are what you need to move forward, all right? I already laid these cards out for you. That's the overall energy through the oracle cards. So it just takes too long to do on camera. So I did it all here. First, I do want to invite you to my Patreon. It's a platform where you get access to a lot of my content. You get access to extended readings. You get put in drawings for free readings every month. And you get discounts on personal readings and all of that. I have that all laid out in the description box for you. All of the membership levels described for you. And you'll be able to access the extended reading here through that, okay? I am now offering a one-time payment to access the extended readings through my PayPal. So check out that information too. I have it all listed out on how to go about that. So if you want to just purchase a one-time deal, then you can do that, all right? Purchase the extended one time. My Instagram is below, my Facebook group is below, and my website is below if you want to book a reading. I am now doing twin flame readings. I am very much picking up on twin flame energy as late, and feeling like I'm in a twin flame journey myself. So I'm doing twin flame readings now. So if you are in that kind of journey or in that space, then you can book a reading with me for that. It is on my website. I do general readings of all different kinds too. So check that out. Okay. All right. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If this does not resonate for you, check your other placements, or you can book a personal reading. It's the only way that you're going to get an actual personal reading. Okay. All right, let's get started. Okay. So we have one side, which is like where your energy is at now. And then the other side is where you're transitioning to. What's on the other side of this. Okay. Your astrological energy right now is the first house of self, semi-sextile allowing, and the sun. Okay, this is about, I'm sensing a lot of like needing to let go of control. The sun can be very masculine energy, which is very dominant and like go get it and make it happen. And the first house of self can be the physical body. It can be your self-image, your outlook on life, but it also represents to me an open door here. Okay, with this door here. So I feel like a door is opening to you. I feel like you are in a type of masculine energy right now where you're kind of going after stuff, which is okay. But at the same time, you need to remember to allow the universe to take the wheel at times and be like, okay, you know, I surrender this process to you. I surrender this relationship to you, or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Okay. All right. Current energy. We have the horse spirit, freedom is yours. We have the badger spirit, be fearless and bold. And then we have the butterfly spirit, it's in reverse, okay? Its transformation is beautiful. I feel like there is some transformation that you are kind of resisting right now. Spirit's wanting to bring you to the next level. And with this horse spirit, the freedom is yours, okay? Freedom is yours for the taking, but there's kind of this, I feel like a little bit of a block when it comes to moving forward in your transformation. So something I feel like is taking place that is kind of blocking your energy a little bit. We have be fearless and bold. I feel like you're being very fearless and bold, or, you know, I do feel like this is your energy for the most part. I feel like you guys are very fearless and bold people. But what I'm kind of picking up on right now is that there's some like fear getting in the way. And maybe that's where that freedom is needed, okay? Where that block to transformation is coming from. We have blossoming abundance, patience, and storm warning. So right now in your overall energy, you're experiencing some kind of storm in your life, okay? Some kind of situation that's unpleasant. You're needing patience because this blossoming abundance is in reverse. There's things happening right now that they don't feel abundant, okay? They don't feel good, but Spirit's telling you to be patient because it is coming for you, but you're just going to have to weather this storm as of now, okay? Your energy where you're going here is trust in the divine detours. Tend to the small things. I feel like this is your advice, okay? Now is a lucky time, and you are never alone. We also have this higher power card that came in, okay? Which to me is you needing to depend on your higher power more. Depend on your angels, depend on your spirit guides, depend on Gaia, depend on God, whoever you call it. There's this energy of needing to have more dependence on it and allowing that energy to move through you because you are never alone. There is something always with you. It's trust in the divine detours. Right now, this storm that's happening is moving you in a different direction, okay? And that's the purpose of it. It's creating a detour in your life where you were going one way and now all of a sudden you have to go a different way. Okay, but that detour is there for a reason. It's kind of like I just got this vision of somebody missing their exit on the freeway. And they're like, oh shit, you know, I missed my exit. Damn it, like I'm going to be late, blah, blah, blah. But if they would have taken that exit, and they don't know this, but if they would have taken that exit, somebody would have rear-ended them at the stoplight, okay? It's those kinds of things. And I got chills just saying that. But there's a divine detour happening that is meant to be. You're going to move into a lucky time, so don't worry. There's always justice. There's always balance after rough situations. And it's time to tend to the small things, okay? If there are smaller details in your life, kind of getting out of the big picture. I mean, the big picture is good, but sometimes it's good to remove your head from the overall to look at some of the small details that are adding up to bigger things, okay? Your energy in this kind of transition out of this is the World. This is a closure of a chapter. 6th chakra, this is your connection to the divine. Okay, and we have man holding a heart. So this is lucky for those of you who are wanting love. When you transition out of this rough patch, or this storm here, you're going to be moving in a time that's very lucky for love. And it's very lucky and like connective to the divine as well. And it's at the ending of a chapter. You've completed something karmically here, and now you're moving on. All right. I pulled a few life path cards for you, just to kind of give you an idea of where Spirit's trying to move you. We have trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Okay, so there's a lot of energy here about trust, needing to trust your higher power, trust the universe, whatever you call it, okay? We have talk to your angels. Once again, instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance, okay? There may be a disconnect right now when it comes to you and the higher place, even your higher self. You know, if you don't believe in a higher power like angels and God and Gaia, like you don't believe any of that, you at least acknowledge a higher self within you. And talk to your higher self and understand that they're coming from a place of like divinity. Okay, you are anyways. We have animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance, as animals are part of your life's work. Okay, you may be connecting with animals right now. You may be bringing an animal, like a new animal, into your home. And whatever there is going on with animals is for a purpose right now, okay? We have sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. I feel like this has to do with the detour. You are becoming more sensitive energetically. So Spirit is trying to direct your path and move you in a different way so that you can, it's like, and even if you don't believe in spirit, there's the idea of, what's it called? Quantum physics, okay? You attract what you put out. So as you're gaining more sensitivity, you are leveling up energetically. And so what you're going to start doing is attracting that same vibration, and the lower vibrations where you were, you're not going to attract anymore. You're not going to connect with those vibrations anymore. So you're leveling up, okay? And we have yoga, okay? Some of you are very connected to yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. Some of you may be wanting to do a yoga certification, contemplating it, or you just need to start doing yoga because it's very connective for you, and it will help you connect to your higher self, to connect to the divine. I think it'll help center you where you might be feeling like uncentered and out of balance, okay? We have these 3 cards: the higher power, between worlds, and observer. The between worlds is in reverse. So I feel like the transition from here to here is a little bit slower than you would like, but there's a higher perspective that's needed with this higher power and observer, okay? There's a higher perspective that's needed, and you just need to trust the process and trust the divine guidance and trust that everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to, okay? Everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to. So let's look at this storm here. What's going on with this storm in your life right now, what that is all about and why that's here. Thank you, Spirit. I lift up Pisces to you. I ask for divine guidance and clarity and understanding for Pisces in their life right now and what is going on with this storm. Okay, why is the storm here? Okay, I'm going to use a different deck. So I'm hearing use this one. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What is going on in Pisces' life to create this storm? And let's look at the meaning of the storm too. Why is the storm here? Okay, the devil. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm going to look at these in the upright initially, but they did come in the reverse. Okay, so the upright tells us a great deal about what's going on. With it in reverse, I feel like this is something that you're transitioning out of. Okay, so we have the ego card, which is the devil in the regular tarot. This is about being trapped. Okay, it's about obsessive energy. It can be toxic energy. It can be addictions. And it's about learning to make healthier choices for yourself. It can also be about codependency or, you know, issues just with not treating yourself, you know, the best. Okay. We also have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is very passionate and confident energy, but it can also be very restless and non-committal. All right. So there's something here about that. It's very flighty energy where it's just like not wanting to commit, not wanting to settle down. And that's fine. But for those, if you're trying to get into a relationship and you have that energy about you, you're just going to hurt the person that, you know, you're trying to connect with. And then we have the Ten of Wands, working too hard or too many hours, the need for balance. Let others help you. Health problems due to stress. Okay. So the nice thing is that these all came in the reverse. That's good news. Okay. Because to me, this is all energy that you're transitioning out of. You may feel like you're struggling to transition out of it. You may feel like you're having a hard time letting go of, you know, any kind of toxic energy. You may be struggling to let go of a toxic relationship. You may be overexerting yourself, overworking, way too tired, okay? Or non-committal, you know. Either way, this energy that you're experiencing is coming to an end. But that's why this storm warning is here. That is why the storm, I see this as like the Tower card in the tarot, where it's the universe's way of really shifting things. You know, they call tornadoes and things like that an act of God, because it's God's way of redirecting a path. It's what I'm hearing is it crumbles the normal structures. And then what you have to do is rebuild afterwards. But whatever it tore down wasn't structurally sound anyways. This is good. Thank you, Spirit. It wasn't structurally sound anyways. So whatever is structurally sound will stay put. But if it's not structurally sound, it's going to collapse. So the rebuilding phase is really necessary to rebuild things that are actually foundationally strong and that will actually last, you know, through future storms. All right. I'm just getting this vision of like, you know, when you rebuild this is very shaky ground, these three cards. Okay. Too much stress, too much toxicity, addictions, non-committal energy, restless energy. This is hard energy to build upon. And if you're trying to build a relationship on this energy right now, it's just not going to work. So the storm has to come in, the Tower has to come in and redirect you to a better path. Okay. All right. All right, let's look at this Freedom card. Why is this Freedom card here? Freedom is yours. I feel like the Freedom card has a lot to do with that Devil card of like, hey, you know, there are things in your life that you can break free of. Okay, why is this Freedom card here? Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the World in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Hermit in reverse. Okay. The Seven of Swords can represent sneaky energy, secretive energy, being very not willing to open up or share yourself, but also kind of hidden, very hidden energy. With the Hermit in reverse, I feel like there's a new opportunity coming for you, okay? The universe is going to hand you a new opportunity, but the World in reverse is it's not quite time yet. There's a ending of a chapter here that's coming for you, and the World represents, a closure of a chapter, a karmic cycle. So with this World in reverse, we're not quite there yet, okay? But something is heading towards you. There is a new beginning for you. And it's the end of your hermit season, okay? For those of you who are single, I feel like it would be the end of a single life. And it will be the end of this secretive, kind of sneaky energy. When I see this card and he's running off. Somebody keeps running off. And there might be a dynamic here between like a runner and a chaser type situation. If you're in that type of relationship, there's somebody running, or else you're running, from intimacy. This is about being honest. And I think you're starting to open up and be honest, or there's somebody else here that is, okay? But definitely the end of a hermit season where you've been alone, you've gone within, you've done the inner work, you've tried to, overcome these obstacles with the devil energy and this, very burdened energy of working too much and this kind of non-committal energy here with the Knight of Wands. I feel like this is for some of you if you have fire in your chart, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Okay. But something here is a new beginning for you. Okay. And if we flip this in the upright, there's a closing of a chapter. Not quite here yet, but there will be once this chapter ends. There's a new beginning that the universe is handing to you. All right. Some of you, it's love. All right. Some of you, it's just a higher vibrational state with this sixth chakra or the seventh chakra. Sorry, sixth chakra, which is the third eye. Okay. Gaining new perspective, seeing things in a different way. And then once again, the world, a closing of a chapter. So there's something here coming for you. It's a brand new beginning. It's a blessing. It's something the universe wants to hand to you and give to you. And for a lot of you, it's the end of your single days. Okay. And it's going to bring a lot of freedom and a lot of healing, and it'll be the end of the storm. All right. So we're going to move into the extended. We're going to look into this new beginning here and see what this new beginning is all about. And we're going to look at some of the transitional energy to get here and what the most likely outcome is for this new beginning. I'm going to kind of split it up for those of you who are single, and then for those of you who are not interested in love. So if you're interested in love, I'll have a part for you for that. And if you're not interested in love, I'll tell you what's coming for you on that side as well, so you can see what your new beginning is, okay? The link for this is below, either my Patreon, or you can do a one-time purchase through PayPal. The instructions are below. Just look through it all and follow directions. And hope to see you guys there. Happy birthday, Pisces, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Something has been stuck, and it's becoming unstuck. Okay, you are manifesting this unsticking, basically. I feel like something has been at a standstill for you in regards to love, and whatever you've been doing, you've been working your magic, okay? And whatever you're doing, it is creating this opportunity for you that's becoming unstuck. And whatever energy was, at a standstill, it's going to be moving for you. Yeah. So, because this is the Hangman, a temporary pause for reflection and insight, and awakening where you see things in a whole new light. So it's interesting because they call the Hangman awakening in this deck, which is interesting because what it really means is that the reason why things were at a standstill is to gain a new perspective. And with this card here, we had the Observer, which is about changing your perspective, seeing things from a higher perspective. Sorry, I'm like getting out of breath. I don't know if it's just like excitement, the energy from this. There's something about this energy here. It's very exciting.